Hi everyone, it's Kathy. Welcome back to Denim Vixen. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video telling you about, what was it? I think it was what's in my Birchbox and some of my favorite things. And I mentioned one of my favorite things was these Andrea individual lashes. I love them. I love these. These are a time saver for me. I put them on once every couple of weeks. Sometimes I just leave them on and just fill them in where they kind of fall out. But every now and then I'll just take them all off and just start fresh, which is what I did for you. A couple days ago I took them off and felt completely naked because I didn't have my lashes on. And I put mascara on and realized why I love these so much, because mascara takes forever to put on. I put these on to save time because I can just put my makeup on, no mascara, run out the door. I don't even have to put anything on. I will always look kind of fresh. They kind of give you a wide-eyed look. It just gives you a really nice natural look without having to do much, but actually kind of being natural. Just being a busy mom, I don't have a lot of time to go to the salon or to have things like this done. So I really enjoyed learning how to do it myself. I had a girlfriend who had lashes done by a professional and they looked gorgeous, just gorgeous. But she would have to go back every 3 weeks. I don't have an hour every 3 weeks to go and lay there and have somebody putting lashes on me. I personally am kind of I'm just busy. I don't have time to just lay around having stuff like that done. I know some people love to go to spas and be pampered. I'd rather be productive. So if I can do this myself in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I will do it. And plus I'll save tons of money. I can do it for like 10 bucks instead of spending $200-300 having it done and, you know, going back and having it filled in. And I can do it at my convenience. Don't have to make an appointment. So this is why I absolutely love these. I love the way they look. They look like false lashes, but I'm not really good at putting false lashes on. But I think they might look just a little tiny bit more natural than a false lash. But anyway, so, well, I mean, they are false lashes. I meant the strip lashes. But anyway, I wanted to show you how I do it. And I will preface this by saying I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm not a professional eyelash putter-oner. But this is how I do it, and it works for me. Hopefully, it can work for you. And there's different variations. You can kind of do what works for you. If you like my technique, you can kind of change it up. So here we go. Let's get what you're going to need for your do-it-yourself lash extensions are a pack of lashes. These are individual lashes from Andrea. These are the Flair medium in black. They have knots. I like the knots. I haven't tried the other ones, the knot free, but I do like these because the knots make it easier to grab with your tweezers, which is the next thing we're going to need for your do-it-yourself lash extensions. I have a pair of Tweezermans. They're really pointy, great tweezers. You don't have to get Tweezermans, but because they can be kind of expensive, but I like them, and that's what I have. You'll also need some lash adhesive. This is the Ardell LashTite for individual lashes in dark. The dark is nice if you have dark eyelashes. I obviously am dark, so it kind of, as you put them on, it kind of gives you the illusion of having eyeliner on as well, which is kind of neat. And then also, if you don't like the dark, they have the clear. I purchased this one. It's the Ardell LashTite for individual lashes in clear. I haven't used that one yet, but I'm going to try that one day. But right now, I'm going to use the dark because I think it's easier to see when you're doing a demonstration as well. Also, for some reason, I don't know why, but people always say use a small piece of foil, which is what you're going to use to put a little bit of the LashTite on to dip your lashes in. I don't know why they say foil, but they do. So you could probably just use a little piece of plastic, a paper towel, anything that you can just put a dot of the LashTite on to dip in. But I did the foil because just why not? I don't always use it, but I'm just doing it today for demonstration purposes. And then also another good thing to have is the Ardell LashFree eyelash adhesive remover. So when you're tired of them, you just put a little bit of this on. I use Q-tips and just kind of rub it on the adhesive, like kind of right at the baseline, but try not to get it in your eyes because it will sting. But you just put a little bit on with a toothpick, or excuse me, a Q-tip. Don't use a Q-tip. And just let it sit there for a couple minutes, and then just kind of take a cotton ball or a paper towel and just rub it off, and those lashes will come right off, and they should not take your natural lashes off. We do know that the lifespan of an eyelash is, I think, 8 weeks. So maybe if it's gonna pull it out, it might just be ready to be coming out anyway. So don't be afraid to do this. You will not lose your natural lashes. Your lashes will look shorter when you take them off, and it's not because they are shorter, it's just because you're used to seeing them long. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is take your LashTite, put a little bit on the tiny piece of foil. This dot should be plenty. You don't want to put too much out because it does dry, and depending on how long it takes for you to put your lashes on, it will tend to start drying up. But yeah, so we're gonna first off start by taking a lash. I've already started using these. I showed you a brand new pack, but this is a pack that I've been using, so I just figured I wouldn't waste and go ahead and use one of these. But you're gonna grasp the lashes, and you're going to gently dip the end into the LashTite. Okay, I'm back. Now I have a little better lighting, and actually I kind of like the way that looks. So it's on. Oh, I can definitely see this so much better. And you're just placing it on the lash. And I don't like the way that one looks, so I will reposition it. And voila. Okay. Okay. As you see, sometimes it gets tricky as you're getting closer to the end. And also, I find my right eye is easier to do than my left eye because I'm right-handed. And so the left eye takes a little more, oops, so you can see, sometimes they don't always want to cooperate. But never fear, we'll get it to work. Okay, this one is being difficult. That one looks better. Oh, here comes Dexter Dog. He may pop into the screen. Okay. Let's try it from this angle. There we go. Oh, there he goes. I know you didn't see any of that, but he was right behind me, and that would have been interesting having a 60-pound Shar-Pei. All right. I think I like the way that looks. I might go back and fill in a couple here on the sides later. You can already see it's very dramatic. There's a very dramatic difference in the lashes. So here's my before and my after. So I'm gonna just keep working, and I will come back to you when I'm completely done. Okay, now as you can see, I have finally completed my eyelashes. Try to get up close, you can kind of see how they look. I don't want to scare you too much with the super duper close up, but hopefully you can see it. So I love them, and I kind of find that when I take them off, I feel naked. I took these off a couple days ago because I planned to do a video putting them on. However, I didn't get it done over the weekend. I figured I would wait till the kids went to school so I'd have a little peace and quiet with no distractions, because if you've been following any of my videos, sometimes the kids can get kind of loud and crazy in the background. So I wanted to be able to focus so I could really show you, and also, you know, not have to redo it ever. So this is what they look like. I love them. I might go back in and fill them in a little more because I do like a really dramatic lash. I think as you get used to them, you want them more and more dramatic. They might, when I remember the first time I did them, my husband kept telling me I had caterpillars on my eyelashes, but oh wow, I like the way they look. So that's that. And plus it saves a lot of time when getting ready, because you don't need to put mascara on. You can, but you don't have to. I don't, because it just really eliminates a lot of time. And then to remove them, I told you how I remove them. I try not to remove them. I'll just fill them in. If one comes out, just like I was saying earlier, your natural lash life is about 8 weeks. So some of them may come out, but I don't think it's the lash extension that's taking it out unless you're doing a lot of rubbing. I'll just pop another one in, you know, just do one real quick, pop it in exactly like I showed you on the video, and voila, you're good to go. Another thing to prolong the life of your lashes is you don't want to use oily makeup remover. So I'll just take the, I have a Rimmel non-oily or oil-free makeup remover, and I'll just take a Q-tip and I'll just dip it in, and then I'll just rub or gently pat right along the lash line to remove the makeup when I have it on, like my eyeliners. And it helps to prolong the life of your lash extensions. You don't want to have to keep redoing them. It's nice. They usually will last about 2 weeks or even longer, depending on how well you take care of them. And another thing, oh, when you get out of the shower, sometimes when you shower, if your lashes get really wet, it might kind of change the shape of them. So if you can just take a hairdryer and blow them, that kind of that dries them and kind of reshapes them. So anyway, I won't go on and on. I could go on and on, but I won't, because I feel like I've gone long enough. So thank you for watching. Come back. I'll have more DIYs. I'll have more jeans that I want to show you that I've listed on my eBay store. And also my kids, they just have a blast doing the videos, and they've gotten a really, really good response. So they might start putting a few more on. And you don't have to watch them, but it is kind of fun to see them. I'm proud of them. So I'll just keep putting them on. But anyway, thanks for watching, and come back. We'll see you soon.